Hi beautiful people, welcome back. Hope everybody is doing fantastic wherever you are in this world. Happy Friday. Once again, the weekend is here. My thoughts and prayers go out to those affected by Hurricane Ian. It is just so tragic and once again a devastation. My usual disclaimer, please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. The last video I made in regard to Joy, I posted on Facebook the article out by the US Sun in regard to Robert Shinn, and she just won't stop. She won't stop being petty. But before I show you that, I did go and read the whole article of this that the Sun had actually put out, and I'll leave a link down in the description so you guys can also read the article. Not one place in that article was without a crystal ball named or sourced. So she decided to give herself credibility by inserting and saying the Sun also reported the wage claim case that without a crystal ball previously reported last spring. So clearly she was trying to give herself credit for what they were reporting and, you know, put herself on a pedestal. But it's weird that Katie Joy did not perform or throw a hissy fit that she was the one to actually break that story, because you know how Katie Joy likes saying how she broke the story. And then the next day she went and she posted this on her Instagram, and it's like, when are you gonna get it? How I imagine life is like at a certain church right now. And then you got Noah's Ark going up in flames. Ho, 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 the one that I need. And it's got text time with some with the calculator. That is 100% petty. Katie Joy, you are still facing a major lawsuit, in my opinion, with Robert Shinn and company. You have all the time in the world to be petty. You firmly believe that you got this. I hope you do have this, because the claims that you made against Robert Shinn is astounding. Remember how you're saying that the dancers are being trafficked? How Robert Shinn is running people off the road with his car, accusing him of immigration fraud? That is wild, absolutely wild. And as it is till this day, there's a jury hearing out for this. Unless maybe you're going to do like what you did with Tati Westbrook. You're going to settle. Give them everything they need, and then you're going to claim victory afterwards. This just makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. And this, what you're doing, is so petty and childish. What is going through your brain? You just feel that you are above everything. You are invincible. You are above all, be all. Nobody can touch you. Everybody gets their time, Katie Joy. Everybody. Shockingly, Katie Joy, you haven't even called out the Sun yet or said, oh, but the Sun is reporting on them and they're not being sued. And they not being silenced. Robert Shinn just wants to silence me. Your lawsuit with Robert Shinn and company is still alive and well. You have made some off-the-wall claims that I have stated. You just cannot leave these youngsters alone. And in my opinion, I wouldn't get so happy about them reporting on Robert Shinn, because in my opinion, it does not help your case. By you inserting yourself and saying, oh, but this is what you released last spring. Let's be clear. You once again have made such outlandish claims against this man. You just cannot leave well enough alone, because you cannot keep your mouth shut. You cannot stay in your lane or just do what is right. You can't seem to do that. We saw this with the Tati lawsuit. You did the exact same thing. You said you're standing up for what's right. You ignored all 4 cease and desists until you felt the fire, you felt the burn, and you had to settle. Once again, came out with nothing, and Tati got everything she needed. Come on, Katie Joy, you even know this is so irresponsible. Then she wants to come across as this empathetic, sweet, kind, thoughtful person. And she posts, in case you needed to hear this today, truly powerful women don't explain why they want respect. Clearly this is not you. They simply don't engage with those who do not give it to them. This is not you, Katie. What are you trying? Another one. In case you need to hear this today, I'm proud of you. The truth is, if most people really knew your story and all the things you've been through, they probably wonder how you're still smiling. So if you don't hear from anyone else, I'm proud of you. Proud of who, Katie Joy? Proud of who? Because at the rate things are going, you still haven't let up with the daggers. Look at Jill Dillard. She has left her life, what she grew up behind. You still don't give her or show her any grace. You still going after the daggers. Then we move on to sister wives. You post a whole scene about somebody else's kids, what they're going through. It's not your place, Katie Joy. Not your place. That's private information. Not because they're on a reality show does that need to be exposed. They didn't expose it on the show. Why do you feel the need to expose it to your audience, Katie Joy? Those are kids. That's their personal information, what they're going through. It's their personal health, Katie Joy. Don't do that. And also now recently, Katie Joy has been going after advocates. It's just a matter of time now before those two advocates that she holds on such a high pedestal, Kristen Decker and somebody else, they're going to find out her ways. That her herself is no advocate, but she exploits the victim stories like she did with the daggers. All this bullshit Katie Joy is trying to sell to the public now, that's bullshit. That's not who Katie Joy is. Katie Joy took all the eggs and put it in one basket. So what has she got to do now? She's got to try and prove to people that she's this good-hearted person. No, she's not. She's far from that. She's vile. She's manipulative. She's vindictive. And she'll do anything for $1. I came across these screenshots on Twitter and all credit goes to Cactus Ball for this. People also feel sorry for Todd. I don't feel sorry for Todd not one bit anymore because he engages with his wife in regard to all this. Check these postings out. As I said, all credit goes to Cactus Ball. Check the comments he puts in here. I wonder if her vagina just as fake as seemingly everything else looks on her. This is Katie Joy Paulson's husband that's inserting himself. Woman's business. Tarty. Orange face and white neck. And who can forget? Remember when she was dragging Tati Westbrook and saying, oh, her foundation doesn't even match? So this is what these two sit back and talk about. Other women. That's despicable. Radiant Brit. And in one of her lives, Todd Paulson puts, if YouTube doesn't work out for her, she can always rent out her forehead as a drive-in movie screen. Who does this? He called himself a man? This is ridiculous. This is unacceptable. Going after women. I remember at one point I stood up for Backward Barbie because he was mocking Backward Barbie's accent. In my opinion, Katie Joy got to do what she's got to do because this is her bread and butter. This is what she depends on. This is what their family depends on. So she's trying everything, every single thing to gain back trust from people. And once again, people are going to learn the hard way about Katie Joy. She just puts on a facade just so she can make that money. She doesn't care who she hurts in the end. She's not all about the victims of the FLDS or the polygamy groups or the daggers. Katie Joy is all about herself. What brings her attention, what makes her money. No husband stands up for their wife by degrading other women. Whatever, in my opinion, Katie Joy touches is tarnished. Because she is so desperate for attention and to be liked and always just want to be the number one. I will be doing a live soon to talk about how Katie Joy just fucks everything up. She is always the instigator because she couldn't get her way. I'm going to do a live, but I just need to get the timing right. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fantastic rest of your day and a fabulous weekend. Please be safe out there, be kind to one another, and don't forget, make good memories. I will also leave down in my description box ways you can help people in Florida during this devastating time. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.